you'll be installing Python 3 and setting up a programming environment on Ubuntu 18.04. For this, programming on a server has many advantages. That it supports collaboration across development projects. Now, to complete this video process, you will you have a non-root user with sudo privileges on Ubuntu 18.04. So now we will start. Again, I just previously updated it, but I will if there's upgrades. And we will be setting up Python 3 environment because now Python 2 is no longer being actually maintained. So if you're using Python 2, you should move to Python 3. Okay, now that's finished. We will now check and see if Python 3 is currently installed. It is. It's a 3.69. So from here, I'm going to install. Okay. And then after this, we'll install the a few more packages and development tools to ensure that we have a robust setup for our programming environment. Once Python is set up and pip and other tools are installed, we will move on to the next portion, which we will set up a virtual environment for development projects. Okay, I'm going to install some more packages, which consist of Okay, now for this, we will be setting up a virtual environment. Virtual environments enable you to have an isolated space on your server for Python projects, ensuring that each of your projects can have its own set of dependencies that won't disrupt any of your other projects. Setting up a program environment provides us with greater control over our Python projects and over how different versions of the packages are handled. This is important when working with third-party packages. You can set up as many Python program environments as you want. Each environment is basically a directory or folder on your server that has a few scripts in it to make it act as an environment. While there are a few ways to achieve program environments in Python, we'll be using the venv module here, which is part of the standard Python 3 library. So let's start by installing this. Once you do this, that will install that module. Now, with that installed, we are ready to create an environment. Let's either choose which directory we would like to put our Python program environment in, or create a new directory with the mkdir command, and that looks something like this. Now that you're in there, press the 6 venv command, and then it's going to be my environment. Now once this is created, once you press this command, it will create it. Now you can look inside, and that's what it is. Next portion will be to activate the environment, and you can activate it by entering it and doing source like this, or from outside of the environment you can go mine, where you just named it, now you see here, now it says that now that environment is activated. So now this is isolated from any of the other directories. Now within a virtual environment, you can use the command Python instead of Python 3 and pip instead of pip3 if you prefer. If you use Python 3 on your machine outside the environment, you will need to use Python 3 and pip3 commands exclusively. Now let's just create a little demo project. So now inside this hello, let's see, nano Python. Now I'm more simple. Hello world. Now I will exit. Now I'm back out here. Now we'll run that. We're doing Python hello.py, and there you see. Now once you complete this, to get out you can just press activate, and voila, it's done. This is the conclusion to how to install Python 3 and setting up a program environment on Ubuntu 18.04.